Hello and welcome to round one of Curator's Cube March 2026. I hope that from my standard gameplay this month, you are not tired of Savvy Smith gaming, because this is Blue-Red Savvy Smith. This deck, I think on raw power levels is not the most powerful archetype in the cube, but this deck got all the fixins. It got Savvy Smith, it got Lantern Light Assailant, got Covetous Frostworm, Angler of the Crushing Sea, Waterglass Duelist, Sprite Dragon, got Research Grant, Ancestral Secrets, and the mana actually supports it. uh, Erase from Existence, which can eventually turn on. Some decent removal, Firebolt, Terminal Impact, both very good. Basically, I'm saying if this deck isn't good, then I don't think this archetype should be in the cube, because I don't see how much better than this you could do unless you got like a couple more of the lightning strikes. I'm playing against Cool Beans, actually the cube designer, who's on mono red, so lots of one drops, like including Blend Instrument, powerful late game stuff like Cityscape Dragon, Elemental of Surprise, and especially Eviviva. Um, 17 lands, so actually can get to that 5-drop. Momentous Charge is very dangerous. Not a ton of removal. There's just a Frag and an Ignite as removal, so it's possible that my um, cube creatures will be able to go unmolested. But certainly a scary matchup. Going to need to outvalue this deck in the late game and be careful of those big threats as I build up my big cards of my own. Let's go. Let's get going. I will be on the play. Okay, first hand of the tournament, and this looks wow. It's got no spells, but it goes 1, 2, 3. Um, I'm gonna draw an instant or sorcery at some point. It'd be weird to never draw an instant or sorcery. Okay, main phase 1, impressive skyline, Lantern Light Assailant, go. Okay, I need to check. Some of these are instant or sorcery, some of these are non-creature. So all of these 4 are only instant or sorcery. They don't care about enchantments. Is there going to be a 1-mana creature coming down? I don't have great blockers in this hand, I guess. Fang of the Pale Thorn. Yeah, it's quite a strong one. I'm not blocking it for sure. Draw myself a mountain here. Yeah, Waterglass Duelist. And I think I'm probably not blocking Fang of the Pale Thorn with Waterglass Duelist. Just sight unseen. Yeah, I do need to draw an instant or sorcery at some point. And then these cards are gonna then everything will start working. But I do need to draw at least one instant or sorcery at some point. Ooh, into Blunt Instrument. Wow, one drop into 1-drop plus Momentous Charge. Okay, Momentous Charge, good card to be aware of. Okay, now just do I want to block Blunt Instrument? And I think with a start this aggressive, I think it's worth doing. I'm not going to have good blocks for it next turn. I still take 5 here. And Waterglass Duelist dies, but I think I need to not take that damage here. Mountain is not really what I was looking for. Land, Covetous Frostworm. It's just instant or sorcery waiting room right now. But until then, I'm like, there's a Momentous Charge in the graveyard. It's only 2 to flash back. This card is nuts. Exile Fencing Master. Okay, take my 2. Land. Wow, they're just curving out. Okay, Crumbling Tower is not the most threatening of 3s. Especially since I have my own value engine. If I can just get it online. Cursory Glance. It's likely to have a target next turn. I'm not blocking with this Covetous Frostworm, I don't think. So I should attack with it. Go to Ensif. So I can Cursory Glance, Chanting Angler of the Crushing Sea here. For for a whole bunch of triggers. Surveil 1, Zen, mill off Frostworm, hoping to hit spell. Mill land. Yep. Hopefully these don't play a 4-mana spell. They don't have that many 4-mana spells in their deck, but something like Cityscape Dragon would certainly be real bad for me. Okay, they have land. Crumbling Tower finds Spirited Protest. If they just play that, I'm super countering it. Okay, they attack. Fencing Master goes. Fencing Master is exiled. Yeah, I just take my 2. It's not Cityscape Dragon. That's for sure. Oh no. Merciless Shield Breaker. The one thing I can't counter. I can't even put it on the stack. Oh, this is a disaster. Yeah, that's going to be a K here. Yeah, this hand has not worked out at all. Wait, is it target? No, I get to pick. That's not how that works. Yeah, stop that. Ugh, but them playing a 4-drop here is so bad for me. Upkeep. Remove counter. Island. Oh, God. Just the worst possible situation. They're going to get to attack with the Shield Breaker now. And just pass turn here. Yeah, I mean, this is like they went 1-drop into 1-drop plus momentous charge into Crumbling Tower, which wasn't that bad, into Merciless Shield Breaker, and I didn't draw any instants or sorceries. So I don't even know I can beat the cards they have on board, much less any cards they might draw in future. Yeah. Yeah, I think this game is over. Eh. I have to chump here and take my 2. I mean, just spending no mana on my turn 4 is just not feasible. Oh, and that just, yeah, that's 4 more to me. Do I have to counter that? I think I have to counter that. Just for the damage. Frostworm trigger. Miller Research Grant. That's not an instant sorcery. So it gets a counter. Then I mill 3 cards. No instants or sorceries milled. So Angler costs 6. And I already took my 2, and they did not get trample. I need to really go off of Covetous Frostworm somehow. It's going to have to be a crazy turn. Disposable Mook at least is not that threatening. And that's also not an instant or sorcery, and I once again cannot put any spells in the stack. I could shock in an angler. That at least would give me block on shield breaker, but then I'm just dead to the rust. How do I win this game? I win this game by just like some ridiculous frostworm sequence where it's like opt, draw two, hitting, fire bolts, and all that kind of stuff, and I burns them out with terminal impact somehow. I could leave out this Ancient Deception, but they have 5 mana. And it's only X equals 2 right now. Man, if I milled one instant sorcery at any point, this angler would cost 5, and I wouldn't need to shock in Misty Peak for it. Shocking for angler, block, take. Angler, block, take 3, go to 6. Hit them back for. I'm also not leaving up Agent that way. Maybe my more likely way of winning this game involves casting Agent of Deception. No, I think it is this. Oy, oy, oy. What a disaster. I think I have to leave it back as a blocker at this point. There's also crumbling tower damage. Yeah. And they have Eviva too. Goodness gracious. Okay, well they had the perfect draw. Like, okay, I've never. Yeah. You got it. You got it. What a draw! Ridiculous. Okay, I don't unfortunately have any like anti-aggro stuff in my board. I have Calamity Smith. Hmm. Okay, Calamity Smith's actually probably not bad. I can bring Calamity Smith, and I can bring out what? Maybe Cryo Phoenix is too small. I could believe that. Okay, wow. Okay, so they have draws like that. Yeah, I'm not going to win. Okay, this hand. I mean, God, this hand doesn't do it. I don't know what will. Turn 1, tap Misty Peak. Turn 2, Rousing Path. Leave up. Turn 2, Rousing Path. Turn 3, Over Orders, Agents have been Firebolts, all available. Easy keep. And they're keeping as well. I'm not firebolting. I can't firebolt her. One is a sorcery, so just tap Misty Peak and go. Oh, it's because I have the Kutalia Misty Peaks. That's why I'm being so unlucky. Rousing Path. Savvy Smith. Obviously, they have Frag or something for this. It's real bad. But I don't know. I can't play around everything. No, it's just Shigana Manor Burns, which definitely manageable here. Probably not blocking the Mook and giving them the gold token. They're not even giving me the option to block the Mook and get the gold token. Island, leave up 2 counter spells and a Firebolt. Well, I can't leave up Firebolt. Once again, it's a sorcery. Do I just cast Firebolt here? I really don't care about this disposable Mook. But it would get me a rummage off of Savvy Smith. I don't have any other aggro going on besides Savvy Smith. There's no point like accelerating my aggro here. I'll just attack. Oh, they just take it. Okay. Sure. Here's hoping they just run out Merciless Shieldbreaker. Spending their 4 mana. And I can Agent Deception it. That's what I'm hoping for. My deck basically tops it at 4 mana, so this last island I'm fully willing to discard to the Savvy Smith. Opponent's thinking on Shigana Manor Burns trigger. Discarded a Crumbling Tower for an Igneous Visions and a Mountain. They play the mountain. Okay. Elemental of Surprise. I'm going to overrule orders that. And the question is syncing on Savvy Smith mode. Is it 1/1 or is it Rummage? I think it's Rummage. Because I don't have a good target for Firebolt still. Discard Island, draw. Ragtag Squad, that's excellent. So this is going into their library, third from the top. Oops. Okay, they accidentally drew a card, so I just shuffle that back. Three cards on top. Yes, that's correct. They attack me for 1. Okay. Enigma's Visions is... Yeah, Visions exiled forever. Mountain. That's going to be a fine discard to the Savvy Smith. Fragtag Squad, discard Mountain, leave up Agent of Deception. Might as well Ragtag Squad first. Yeah. Would have loved to make some 1/1s at some point, but I'd prefer to rummage first. Ooh, Cash Thrasher. Okay, and this one will be an egg. And this one will be a ranger. Okay, I'm doing some things this game, and I think I just run out the Cash Thrasher, press my advantage. They didn't have a 4-drop last turn, because they probably would have played that instead of Elemental of Surprise, unless they were playing around Agent of Deception. But if I leave Agent of Deception, it counters exactly 4s. It doesn't even counter Eva Viva, which is uncounterable. So I think I should be a little more assertive than that. Attack them for 5. Island under Cash Thrasher. Seen a lot of lands this game, that's for sure. If I manage to smack them for 5. I get pinged by Shigane Manor Burns. They chose the land over Igneous Visions last turn, so they might be short on lands. Okay, if I actually get them down to 13, and they haven't done that much. This deck certainly feels precarious. Engine of War, that's just a card draw spell. So they find the Elemental Surprise they knew was there. And I guess they can just play right now. It would have been able to Agent of Deception it, I guess. But even Elemental Surprise, it'll hit me for 3, and then I'll just Firebolt it next turn. It's actually very fine for me. I'm just going to play this Elemental. It's a very natural thing to do right now. Though they could play it next turn as well. They could leave it up, I guess. That'd be quite bad for them, because then I'd have Agent of Deception for it. Yeah, they're going to leave it up as a blocker. That's going to be very good, because Agent of Deception is going to get it. Here's an Opt. That's free with Savvy Smith. I can crack this memory, I guess. It puts me down a mana. But then I have 3. I can attack with all, leave up Agent of Deception, and Opt if I need it. Okay, I get my island for the turn. And they're kind of priced into just doing it. It's not like they're gonna... They're kind of just priced into doing it. Okay. Next Cash Thrasher gets me a mountain. I will Agent of Deception, your Elemental of Surprise. And now I got six coming in. This disposable Mook has lived way past it. It's where I'd expect it to have died. They just take the... It's 6. 2 2s and 2 1/1s. Go to 7? Okay, I could firebolt their disposable move, but I don't see a particular reason to do that. I'm just going to leave up this Opt, and Opt will give me Savvy Smith's trigger, probably just for a 1/1. Next turn I can firebolt them twice. Just firebolt you, Savvy Smith for mana, firebolt you. Yeah, this game did not have a good draw. Should they play a strong arm gambler? I don't think I care about that. Yeah, sure. And they have some tactical skis. Also fine with that. They block my 2 biggest creatures, take 1, 2, 3, plus Firebolt is 5. I believe they're just dead, but let me Opt anyways. Making a 1/1. Look at my top card. Silverarm Spellblade. I mean, sure, I'll keep it. Draw Island. And then, yeah, they get Firebolt you, Savvy Smith, add red. Firebolt again. You. And they're tapped out, so this is just lethal with this one to fall. Make 1/1, which doesn't matter. Start of combat. Attack with... Yep, okay. There we go. Okay, well, going to game 3. Those were 2 very not close games. Do I want any of... do I want just, a random talented blacksmith over... maybe Unshackle the Deceiver? Unshackle seems like a pretty good card. I don't know. Maybe over Research Grant? I can believe that, yeah. Let's go. On the draw here, presumably. This game's going fast. Well, I have to mulligan this. But this hand is good. It's got probably Sprite Dragon into Unshackle the Deceiver. Or Savvy Smith first. It's certainly a keep 6. Probably put back one of the 3s for sure. Which of the 3s is least important here? Maybe Unshackle the Deceiver. I don't have any instant resources to get back with it. Silverarm Spellblade can help me get me out of things. Calamity Smith can be a threat with these blockers. Yeah. Oh, Frostfire is going to be tapped, but that's okay. They have a 1-drop. It's disposable move. Okay, that's fine. Draw on Ravel Sots. That's not really what I was looking for. Tapped Frostfire Geysers go. Now, this is an instant sorcery for Savvy Smith and Sprite Dragon. Engine the War, that's a fine turn 2 play for me to see. Especially, oh, they whiff. Wow, that's a bad whiff. They did not hit a mountain, so they get a 1 red spell out of those. Perfect. I mean, there's some good red spells in there, but they're not going to get to play Cityscape Dragon. Unless I'm really foolish and kill this Mook. Which 2-drop that cares about casting instants and sorceries do I play this turn? I think it's Savvy Smith. It's just a higher payoff, and it block. I'm not going to block this Mook, obviously, next turn. And also, like, I can do Savvy Smith this turn, and then I can do, like, Discern into another play next turn with the extra mana, which is quite valuable here. Savvy Smith. End turn. But more likely, Savvy Smith, like, sometimes just likely to, like, rummage me to more lands if I need them. They play a land. They play probably Rough Rider. Yep. Exiles Vanguard Assault. They choose not to. Oh, they do put that in their hand, discarding Mountain. Okay, they got Vanguard Assault in hand. They don't even attack with the Mook. Erase from existence. So I think it starts with Discern here, for sure. The question is the next, does Savvy Smith add mana, or does Savvy Smith Rummage? And I think it's Rummage. Hitting my land drop is really valuable here. If I had the mana, it's just to play Sprite Dragon, which I would like to do, but I think the mana to play Sprite Dragon is better. If I miss on lands, it's unfortunate, but I think I need to hit lands to have a chance into this game, especially with them like being able to attack for 6 next turn. The ability to like bounce this thing from under that is really important. Yeah. Discern. Gonna get 2 looks for a land. Discarding probably Calamity Smith here. I'm just not gonna be able to defend that anytime soon. Discard, draw Angler. Draw again. Island. Okay, phew. Land Sprite Dragon or land leave up Erase from Existence. Erase from Existence is going to be on in not too long. So I think it's just land Sprite Dragon, hit them with Sprite Dragon. Angler costs 6 right now. Yeah, the other option is Island just leave up Erase from Existence. I think it's going to be more valuable later. Sprite Dragon, hit you for 1. Yeah. Well, at very least, they have Vanguard Assault attack me for 6, which is quite scary. But they have a better play. Oh, Crumbling Tower. Okay, that's honestly not that bad, considering what my plan is from here. Do they have a 1-drop to follow it up? No, they're just going to attack me for 3. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Tap and draw. Ragtag Squad. Ragtag Squad's not bad. If I wanted to, I could Ragtag Squad, generate mana, follow it up with an Erase from Existence. Not kicked. Or I could just leave up Unravel Sots as a cancel, basically, right now. I like being a little more aggressive when they've played a Crumbling Tower for the turn, but also have to be aware that Vanguard Assault is definitely coming at some point. Where is it? Yeah. Tax alone. So. Not actually even a great way for me to prevent that. I could also just play Silverarm Spellblade, but I think getting my... So if I only Ragtag Fawn, I get to hit them for 5. Which is not bad. And I get my 1/1 blocker. And I guess if I'm doing that, I'm just chanting Angler for the mill. 5/5 blocker is actually quite relevant against them. They don't have a great way through that. And then I'm, what, rummaging with Savage Smith or making a 1/1? Probably rummaging at this point. No, probably 1/1 at this point. 1/1 is valuable. Do I like that more than just leave up Unravel Thoughts? I think I do. Might be foolish here, but I like getting Angler closer. I like getting a bunch of 1/1s in play. I like hitting them with big Sprite Dragon while I have the chance. I can take my 6 and start chump blocking eventually, using Unravel Thoughts to tap down blockers. I have a hand that is actually not that bad at being aggressive, so I should take my aggro while I can. Okay. Chant, Angler, Savvyson trigger, Sprite Dragon trigger. Make 1/1. Add counter. Angler mills me for 3. Come on, spells. That's a spell. 1. Not a spell. Spell. Okay, 2 spells milled. Make my tokens. This one's an elemental. And this one is a frog. Cost on Angler is reduced by 3, so it costs 4 at this point. Then I attack with these 3. I just take the 5. Okay. There's a definite possibility in terms of lines that are like, tap all your creatures and Unravel Thoughts, attack you with a big board. If I can get to this Angler or the Silver and Spellblade, those have some power toughness to them. I think that's my best. That's the line that my hand wants me to play here. I hit Blunt Instrument. That's fine by me. It's not a good blocker, Blunt Instrument. Okay, just play it. Looks like they're a little short on action. There's Vanguard Assault, which I knew about. Erasure Resistance is 1 spell off. And they have the Skis. Skis Vanguard Assault is not exactly a combo, since Skis give you more attackers, but Vanguard Assault only lets you attack alone. I guess you can attack with more creatures on the second attack. If they swing all out, they're going to take a lot on the backswing. Sure, I'm going to take my 3 here. Like the Vanguard Assault trigger. And now what attacks? If they attack with everything, I have like... Yeah, they have to keep back blockers here. Because I can Unravel Thought on their turn, tap down all their blockers. Then go to my turn. Erase, Spellblade, stuff like that. Anger costs 4. There's definite possibilities here. Sprite Dragon gets me a lot closer. I have a lot of good draws here. Cash Thrasher is not really one of them. Okay, I have 2 options here. I can pass, Unravel Thoughts their beginning of combat. With Tactical Seeds, they're very likely to play their creatures pre-combat, leaving me open to Unravel Thoughts all of their blockers. So I'm always getting in for 2 this turn, at least 2 this turn. I have 12. If I Unravel Thoughts and they don't have any interaction, I get a 1/1 off Savvy Smith, and Savvy Smith goes to a 3/3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage coming in next turn. It's not quite, but 10, 11 off Cash Rasher. So I'm 1 short of lethal in that case. No, I can erase from existence at that point for the extra Sprite Dragon counter. So I have exactly lethal if I attack with Sprite Dragon this turn. They go to 12. I tap down their stuff, and I attack for 1. I tap down their stuff, I cast Erase from Existence Cash Thrasher. And then I attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm 1 over. So it's like this. Okay. If they have interaction or creatures post combat, then this doesn't work. But in the much more likely case that all they have is creatures and they're going to attack with all of them, this just works. It just works. If they have a creature, they gotta play it pre-combat because they have tactical skis, right? There's no way. I guess I can always erase from existence a blocker, so even one creature doesn't get them out of this. They play mounted from their hand, they get mounted off of Crumbling Tower. I don't think that's what they were looking for. They just go to stop. I guess I could have done an end step even if I wasn't afraid, but I am a little afraid. There's Ignite in their deck. I don't want to die to Ignite. This is Wander Rough Rider. If that's all they're doing. Mountain, probably gonna let that one go. The treasure, they need to find something. Gambler, they can't cast that. And they're dead here. They're just dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, they're dead. They were just flooded out this game. Oh, it has Ward 2 now. That's annoying. Wait a minute, are they not dead now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I reference something else. And then I cash Thrasher. They block Savvy Smith is the biggest thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're not dead. They're not dead because of the Ward 2 on Tactical Skis. I forgot about that. It's not good for them, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this costs 3. After erasing this, it'll cost 2. I can just run it out. I can erase their Vanguard Assault. That really cuts down on their potential damage. Then follow it up with, at this point, just Angler. I could also just erase. What happens if I erase their Rough Rider anyways? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They go to 2. I can't play the war. It's not how Savvy Smith works. Wait a minute. No, active player, non-active player. No, it doesn't work. The ward goes in the stack on top of the Savvy Smith trigger, so I can't do it that way. So yeah, it's erase from existence on your Vanguard Assault. Then play Angler. Set up for lethal next turn? Yeah. Erase here, trigger, trigger. And blue. 4/4 Sprite Dragon. Top or bottom on the Vanguard Assault. They might be forced to bottom it. Yeah, bottoms it. Spend the mana before it goes away on an Angler. How much? The Ignite is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the most burn they can have is Ignite. They have no other burn, right? They can haste up a creature, and Cityscape Dragon is a potential threat. But sorry, the question is, do I want to throw away a token to deal 3 damage to them? I'm going to do 4 down to 8. So they keep all their blockers. They can block 3 of my creatures. Um, and then I can come in with 1, 2. But they can't block Sprite Dragon unless they have a flyer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could throw away a construct to deal 3 damage, putting them to 4, 5, 6, 7. Putting them to 5 puts them dead to Discern if they don't have Cityscape Dragon. If they do have Cityscape Dragon, they have to hold it back as a blocker and chump with it. Or else they could ignite my Sprite Dragon. They could attack me back. I have blockers. 1, 2. They could hit me for 6 down to 7. They can't ignite me from there unless something weird happens. They could have Cityscape Dragon off the top. I think my best win percentage is just attack with Sprite Dragon here. Yeah, I can do this over a course of slightly more turns. It's no big deal. I mean, they have to find something first. And so they have a lot of mana. And they have Crumbling Tower and Audacious Rough Rider, so they can look at some cards. Ugh, but they're just flooding out horribly here. As it stands, they block 1, 2, 3, take lethal. They have Stronger Gambler, I knew about that. They have Shigana Manor Burns. They don't have good attacks because of my 5/5 blocker. Put the skis on the blunt instrument. Why? Oh, it's equipped, so it doesn't hurt them. Makes sense. It means it's a legit blocker now. Untap and draw. It's an island. So I can go Discern into Cash Thrasher. How much damage does that do? 5 off Sprite Dragon, and they can block 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's lethal exactly? Looks like it. Looks like lethal exactly to me. Yep. Island. Discern. Add red. Add counter. Draw off Discern. It's an island. Spend 2. Cash Thrasher. Just confirming. They can't block Sprite Dragon. They have no flyers. They have no instants. They have no active abilities that do anything. So they can block my 4 biggest creatures that aren't Sprite Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, taking 5, 6, 7, 8 exactly lethal. Just double checking, no instance. Momentous Charge, which is in their exile zone. Bunch of cards they cannot bring in because they can't cast them. I don't know, looks like lethal to me. Let's wait, a Talented Blacksmith. For moral support. Block 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just Crumbling Tower. Yeah, I know you're not casting anything. Your 1 instant is in exile. Oh, right, they're going to the end game off the Disposable Mook? Yeah, I don't care. That's lethal, right? These get through. Xaxes? Looks like Xaxes to me. Boom! This is why I love limited. Creature combat. Tight as a drum, and we move on. We move on. This is going to be 4 round Swiss tournament, I think. 4-0 automatically wins. You can also win at 3-1 on tiebreakers. There is no top cut. Yeah, Cool Beans was very flooded that game, but had the God draw game one. And then game two, I kind of went off. That's GG's. Well, see you guys in the next round of Curator's Cube. Good night.